Hey, my name's Trip Yang. I'm a recent graduate of McGill, class of 2011. I majored in economics and psychology. Currently, I am the executive director and the lead vocalist for the McGill State of Mind music video project. And I am also working with the Obama campaign. I'm a community organizer and a digital lead in New Jersey.
My name is Joyce Bukaru. I graduated from McGill with a BA in political science in 2011. I'm currently an intern at the Montreal Institute for Genocide and Human Rights Studies, and I've just founded with two friends a project called the Dot Project.
My name is Charlie Byrne. I got an MBA from McGill, a master's in business administration in strategy and marketing, and I currently work at Wire Rope Industries as a strategy and marketing consultant.
The big difference, a really defining feature about student leadership is that there's much more of a personal professional, how do I say this? There's much more of a personal professional boundary that you need to establish. It's different when you're president of the United States and you have staffers who call you Mr. President, never by your first name, stand up whenever you walk into an office. It's different when you're the CEO of a corporation. You kind of do what you kind of can do what you want, because you don't have this you may not have this personal relationship with people you supervise. With student leadership, it's very different because you're all around the same age, and inevitably your social life kind of interacts with other people's social lives. So in student leadership, a lot of times you're going to find yourself in situations where you're someone's supervisor, where someone's accountable to you, that you're working on a project or a team, or you're part of an organization together. But at the same time, this person would friend you on social media or would invite you to their events. You have, in student leadership, it's extremely important to communicate to others what role you're in. In one instance, you're the supervisor, you're the president, you're the vice president, you're someone that others are accountable to, and in another instance, you're speaking to them as friends. Yeah, so it's very important to separate when you're colleagues and when you're friends. And I think a lot of people who don't succeed in student leadership are people who never effectively communicated that they're in two distinct roles. They're people who let their friendships consciously or subconsciously affect their work relationship. And I think that's very unfortunate. I think you see that in councils at any level, in student leadership, councils and student groups, any voting society. A lot of times people will vote vote on the ideas proposed by their friends, rather as opposed to vote on the ideas and the platforms based on what they really believe in.
I think it's important to be a student leader in the sense that it's important to learn what kind of person you are when you become a leader. And I think that it's essential to take some kind of control of your life, because it's the only way you're going to be able to know who you are. Because you can live by, you can just kind of sail through life, but you're not actually going to know what kind of person you are, or how you would react in certain situations, whether they be easy situations or difficult situations, challenging situations. So for me, I was vice president of the McGill African Student Society for the year 2010-2011, and I really learned that I have some things about myself that aren't necessarily great, but because I'm interacting with people, those things tend to come out more. You realize what kind of person you are. And so I think in just your life journey, you need to learn that you have these great qualities, but you also have shortcomings. So just being a student leader, those things come out, and then you can resolve them, or you can capitalize on them, and it's just, I think it's essential. And it doesn't mean that you have to be a leader, but you have to take control of your life and realize that you can do something.
Part of being a leader is about having the right positive aura about you at all times. If you show negativity, then the people you deal with will feed off this negativity. But if you show positivity and your aura is something of good energy, and it's not, I'm not going to say it's fruity because I don't believe in the fruitiness of it, but if you're positive then the people around you will play ball with you. With your interactions throughout your life, if you're trying to be a leader, you have to instill positive energy in the people around you, because negative energy will not help, and especially in a democratic society, you're not a dictator. You have to get people on board with your ideas the nice way.